Warning, the following podcast contains mature language and sexual content. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Phannom Menace. You are joined by the great Mr. Jolly, me, Phannom, of course, Lady Mistress Sweetness. Yes, that's right, she has 3 titles now, don't know why. And we are being joined by a brand new guy, our comic book guy, Realm.
What's up?
Good job, sir, finally saying hi for the first time.
Time out. I just told you when we started this, you need to do your own recording section so you can fucking edit this bullshit, and you just launched straight into the podcast.
No, I was already ready, because when you told me to do all that, I already hit record on my end.
Okay.
And don't worry.
I thought you were shirking responsibilities.
No, not again. Never again with you, sir.
Okay.
I always thought shirk was a funny word.
It's a great word.
It is.
Today's topic, everybody, is a topic that all of us can agree with, and I get accused of often because of my crude sense of humor, racism.
You're white.
And the fact you're ginger, but...
Yes, the fact that I have no soul. But yes, racism, everybody. Racism is not okay.
No.
Wait, didn't we just say we all agree with racism?
We all do agree with racism in some way, shape, or form. Yeah, no.
What?
Everyone's a little bit racist.
And now I'm going to launch into the song, so everyone get ready.
Please don't. Please don't.
I'll behave.
Oh,
behave, darling.
so,
That's disgusting. I will never be sexually attracted to you again.
That's a lie. Anyway.
What are you, Maury?
The lie detector test determined that was a lie. Once I start screaming at you, you'll be attracted again.
The fuck, man?
The fraternity test says you're a whore.
Okay, that part's true. I agree with that.
I'm not saying you're a whore, but your ass is a place to check in on Facebook.
That's disgusting. That's disgusting. Oh,
That
God.
was by far one of the best comeback.
Yeah.
Wow. This got weird.
We stayed on topic for all of 3 seconds.
Yep.
Said Realm dating a tree.
Yeah, what was with that whole sticking a dick in a tree thing? I need an explanation. We're not...
He's dating a lovely young male willow tree thing.
I was gonna guess ficus.
Wow. Actually, he's already had a run-in with the ficus tree.
Can I be
Actually,
honest?
it was a black olive tree, and it knocked me unconscious once.
Dude,
That's what
I
you
have
get
a black
trying to
olive tree.
touch
Those
this
things are
special
evil.
place.
Time out.
They're very
Those
evil.
things are fucking evil. Those things try to kill you.
I had a great 2-week concussion, and I looked every time I turned, I fell over. It was awesome.
How did you have a concussion for 2 weeks?
So you were like a little drunk baby.
Oh, God,
that's
it was amazing. For 2
horrible.
weeks? Jeez.
How do
I
you
didn't even need a drink, and I
for
felt
2
great.
weeks?
Drunk
God.
baby.
Hold on, time out.
No, not timeout. Why the hell did you get beat up by a tree?
Dude, it's a black
Cutting it
olive.
down.
Those things are evil. If I'm racist against anything, it's those fucking trees.
Wouldn't that be treeist?
Look, I don't care. Okay, to me, I don't see color, I don't see gender, and I don't see species. We're all one. We're all one beautiful being under the one Lord, Jesus H. Christ of Latter-day Saints.
All right then, there, Dane Cook.
Hold on, you are more like a Jedi every day, just so you know. I don't see color, I don't see species. I see us all as one in the Force.
Is that a Jedi creed?
Possibly.
I feel so filthy inside.
You are.
You should feel dirty, you dirty whore.
And as we said before, there's nothing worse than racism. Well, actually, there's a lot of things worse than racism.
I can list like 14 things worse than racism.
I know, but racism in a lot of areas is common occurrences. Let's face it, in the South, we still have it, whites hating blacks. It happens everywhere. I myself am indeed, accused of being racist because when I get mad, I don't really care what color you are, white, black, Hispanic, and green, purple, yellow. If I get mad enough at you, I will start spouting off some racial slurs, but in the comfort of my own car while driving.
Time out. You dropped the N-word more than Lil Wayne.
That is bullshit. I did not drop the word.
Correction. It's Little Wayne, not Little Wang. Get that shit straight.
I said Wayne.
Jesus.
There's no Wang
You
involved.
said Wang. You said Wang.
It sounded like Wang there, dude.
It sounded like Wang.
Well, maybe I got
It's
dick on the
obvious what's
brain,
on your
okay?
mind.
It happens, okay? It happens, alright?
Anyway.
You were talking about trees, I got horny, leave me alone.
Wow.
I'm the one being accused.
Being the urban Republican I am, I feel the need to fix your mistakes there.
Urban Republican. What the fuck does that mean?
Yes, please. I'm about to be prejudiced against a brand new form of Republicans.
Yo,
What
dog,
about
fiscal
Actually,
conservatism.
believe it or not, there's an actual party called Republicrat. That's what I am.
Republicrat?
I'm a Republican because I am Republican, but I am pro-choice.
Why does there need to be a name for that?
Apparently there needs to be a name for it. I'm a Republican who believes in a woman's straight to choose. I'm a Republican who doesn't believe in certain things that Republicans don't. Like, I believe in freedom of religion. Lots of Republicans don't. I believe.
Wait. Every Republican wants you to believe in Christianity.
Yeah, it's freedom of religion as long as it's the right religion.
Thank you. That's what I was going to say.
Yeah,
religion as long as it's the right. I believe in freedom of religion. The basis of our country was, as Robin Williams said, for the basis of this country was built on religious freedom. The Puritans started this. A friggin' religion so stuck up that even the Brits told them get the fuck out.
Agreed. See, that's why I fall more into the libertarian group, because I say government, just leave us the hell alone.
Well, see, since I was part of that big government machine for like 8 years, you could say that I'm a little bit brainwashed when it comes to certain things.
Oh, of course. I mean, I currently work for the government, so.
Yeah, so I was part of that big government machine. So, like I was saying, I also believe that you should love who you want to love. Gay marriage, or marriage as I like to call it. Totally cool. Go for it. I don't care.
So
they should be allowed to be as miserable as straight people.
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hold on. So you're meaning to tell me that if Ron wants to marry that male willow tree, he can, and you'll be...
I will be there at the wedding in a beautiful dress with bells on.
So will I.
Congratulations, Ron. Wait, what? Wait a minute.
You just caught what he said.
I did.
You heard me.
I caught it.
You know what, Jolly? I know a gorgeous dress that would bring out your eyes just beautifully.
Is it black and gold, or is it blue and
Shut
white?
the fuck up before I murder everything you've ever loved. You fat fuck. I will kill you with my rage.
Was it because I
hate you in ways you could never understand.
Wait. Is it because I purposely mismatched the colors? Or is it because I just brought it up?
Because you just brought it up, and I hate you in ways you could never understand.
You don't understand how hard I can kill you with my rage boner right now. You will never understand.
I like where this is going. I'll pick you up later.
But like I was saying, believe it or not, me being and I look white is actually kind of funny, because even Hispanic people are kind of racist against me because they believe that I am the white girl, and therefore they can talk about me in Spanish, which is funny. Because I can kind of go incognito and listen to what they're saying and then respond to them in Spanish, and then, oh my gosh, the embarrassment.
Realm,
and then,
hold on, Realm. What was that one movie to where the guy dressed up as a black guy, or the black guy dressed up as a white guy to try and see how the white world works?
White chicks?
No, not white chicks.
The same thing.
No. It came out in like the 80s.
You talking about
90s.
Toy?
No, was that? Oh God.
Was it with Richard Pryor? No.
Yes. No.
No, that was I'm thinking of a different one. Richard Pryor is where some kid's father bought Richard Pryor to be the kid's like plaything.
No.
Yeah, not that.
That's fucking racist.
Crap! I can't remember the movie now. It was a movie to where I remember the one particular scene in the movie to where there was a bunch of white guys on a regular bus, and then like when the one black guy gets off, all of a sudden, like, you know, a strip. It turned into like a strip joint.
I remember what movie you're talking about, but I remember what you're talking about. You know what? Yeah. Someone Google it. Google it.
I want to bring up one thing.
What's up?
It is disgusting. I don't know if you guys' high school experience was the same as my own, but it was disgusting every day to get on that bus, to go to school, and see all those young black men sitting in the back of the bus. What the hell did Rosa Parks stand for, damn it? Get in the front of the bus. That is your God-given right.
Oh, wow.
Actually, no offense. Never mind. Anyway.
I've never seen a black person
kids wanted to sit in the back of the bus, so you know.
I've seen a black person sit in the front of the bus, and again, they were the driver, but they were
Wow. Okay, so I'm trying to Google this. Movie where black, and that's all I have right there. Movie where black and white turns color. Movie where black guy breaks into house. Movie where black guy dies first. Movie where black man is hunted. Movie where black guy says, I can fix that.
That's a short.
They pretty much the first three pretty much just describe surveillance footage. Gosh damn it, that was awful. My God, where'd that come from? You want to know what's funny is that in the military, believe it or not, it's kind of segregated. because a lot of, and I hate to say it like this, a lot of the young men that come from certain urban areas perpetuate a certain stereotype, even still in the military.
Ghetto, gotcha.
Yeah. I wanted to keep it politically
I don't know
correct.
why
Soul Man in 1986.
What?
Oh, Soul Man.
No. That's one of them. That's one of the ones I was going to talk about later on. To where it's where it's a white guy dressing as a black guy, and that was starring Thomas Howell. But that's one of them that I was going to touch base on. How that is kind of a racy movie for that time.
But in the Navy, believe it or not, like when certain jobs were being assigned way back in the day, cooks was a black thing. Being cooks and cleaning the mess and doing all the lowly jobs were black people.
Who else is going to make the fried chicken?
They can't make it as good as I can. Sorry.
Hey, Spanish people and black people are on the same plane when it comes to fried chicken. Y'all can fry that bitch up.
When you go into the Navy, there are actually certain races of people that stay within certain jobs. Like if you look at the aviation community, it is full of Hispanic, Filipino, and black people.
Are the Korean people doing nails?
And then you have your supply divisions, like in the barbershop, at the ship store, down in the mess decks, black, Hispanic, Filipino. The white people, you'll see them more you'll see a few of them sprinkled out throughout the aviation.
All right.
But you'll see a lot of them in security.
Hold up. I have it now. It is True Identity. That came out in '91, starring Miles Pope. Yeah, that was the one I was thinking of. It was in order to escape the mob, an African American man must disguise himself as a white man.
Jesus.
You just interrupted my favorite phrase of all time for that.
Sounding? What's wrong with
I
sounding?
hate you and a sprinkling of white people. That is my favorite thing of all time.
You will find a sprinkling of white people within the aviation community. However, you'll find a lot more of them. Like, and I know this is horrible to say, but you rarely see Hispanics or black people or anybody of any other type of race other than Caucasian in IT, in cryptology, down in the nukes. You'll never see a black dude down in. I think I saw maybe one black guy who worked as a nuke.
You know why?
One.
Because black people have the sense to go, fuck it, I ain't going anywhere near there.
They pretty much say, fuck it, I like the sun. Because honestly, like the nukes, you can tell who they are because they are and I hate to say it, your quintessential dorks.
My cousin was one.
Yeah, they were all really nice guys. And when
oh my God, bro. Remember our troops' greatest fear when we found out my brother was going to the Navy?
Oh, that he was going to start the next nuclear war.
What?
My brother went into the Navy. I love despite the fact that I hate my brother because he's my sibling. I love my brother as well.
Not how that's
And
supposed to
he
work.
was in the Navy for like 6 years, maybe 8 years. I don't really recall. I was in high school and middle school during the time. Anyway. Our biggest fear, and we had an ongoing joke in that he's gonna end up getting stuck on a submarine, and he's gonna end up going, ooh, a shiny red button, and then press it, and like nuclear missiles are gonna launch, and then we're gonna be at war.
Well, not for very long once they did.
It is. I hate to burst your bubble. It is a little bit more sophisticated than that. You actually have to call the president and shit.
Oh no, I know, but it was. We all knew that. It was just like this is what how much faith we have in my brother.
Also, to be fair, they did change the color of the button from red to green to make sure that sort of thing doesn't happen.
But then what if somebody's more
both colors.
attracted to the color green and they go, ooh, a shiny green button?
Nobody wants to hit green buttons. They're nowhere near as fun.
I love hitting the green button. That's always punch.
See, I'm colorblind, both red and green, so they're the same color. Not really.
Oh God, please don't ever get on the sub.
So Rob will just say, ooh, a shiny gray button.
Buttons. I like buttons.
All right.
By the way, Mr. Jelly, I messed up. I accidentally hit the button and it stopped recording.
Oh, for the love of God, you just want me to do all the work, you son of a bitch.
No, he's recording too. This is why I'm relearning this stuff.
God.
Well, hey guys, my time is up. I told you I only had like a solid 20 minutes, so I gotta roll out.
Not a problem.
On 20s with the top bet?
I'm rolling on 22s, okay? I don't roll on anything other than 22s, okay?
Wow. That's high class.
I am rolling down the street smoking endo, sipping on gin and juice, laid back with my mind on my money and my money on my mind.
Did you really have to quote Snoop Dogg right there? Because if you did, you really won my heart right there.
I am a young urban Republicrat. I have to do these things.
I love the idea of Republicans listening to Snoop Dogg.
I'm a Republican.
Nothing wrong with that, by the way.
There is a lot of things wrong with that, just so you all know.
Hi, Mr. Sweetness.
Hey, Mr. Sweetness.
Hi, Mr. Sweetness.
Everyone says hi. I told you you have fan. Whoa.
I love your face.
No, not now. Stop.
Whoa.
Button your shirt, sir.
Whoa.
Whoa. I like where this is possibly going.
Mr. Sweetness likes to get my attention with sins of the flesh.
Isn't that how every man gets every woman's attention eventually?
What, Lily?
And cocklocked.
By the way, super size, you know that Lily turned 8 yesterday and Emily turned 7?
Hey, happy birthday.
Wait, I thought Emily was 7 on Monday. Tomorrow.
No, they were born on the same day, dude.
Oh, fuck, that's right.
You suck at friendship.
Also,
children.
I'm terrible with birthdays. I really am. I'm surprised that I even remember my own birthday.
Dude, if it wasn't for Facebook, I'd have no idea.
Thank you.
I'm the same way. If it wasn't for Facebook, there's like a bunch of people whose birthdays I would never remember.
No, if it wasn't for Facebook, I wouldn't know my own.
Okay. Well, I leave you, gentlemen. Please don't. Hey, really quick, don't get stuck in any doohickeys while I'm gone. Can I trust y'all not to get stuck in shit while I'm gone?
I make no promises.
I cannot promise anything about any of us not getting stuck in something that we shouldn't be stuck in.
I'm not gonna lie. I got a little tub of Play-Doh dangling from my dick right now. The major problem, the big mistake I made is I let it dry.
Oh.
My.
Yeah.
How did you get your penis?
Lube, dude. Just to start lubing it. No.
Someone get the butter.
Someone get some peanut butter.
Whoa. How does peanut butter remove Play-Doh?
Look, okay, this is uncharted territory. I'm just swinging at anything right now.
I'm sure you are with Play-Doh stuck on your dick.
It's gonna create splatters everywhere.
Get a canvas before you start shaking shit around. I'm sure you'll make a beautiful peanut butter Play-Doh
Shake it like a
painting.
Polaroid picture.
How desperate do you have to be to stick your small pathetic penis into a Play-Doh?
Look, dude, I don't have a lot of options, okay?
Did you at least shape it similar to a vagina first?
Look, dude, I've been eating the peanut butter. It's now down below the level I can reach, all right? This is all I had. This is all I had, all right?
Okay. I have to go.
Oh, God.
All right, as usual.
Sweetness, go.
This is Lady Mistress Sweetness signing off. The reason I have 3 names is because I'm amazing, duh. And I'll catch you guys on the next podcast, Puddin'. You guys stay out of trouble. I don't have any bail money.
Hell no.
Keep your dicks out of Play-Doh and peanut butter.
Now that she's gone, we can talk about sexism, too, and how we approve it.
Oh, God, yes. Get in the kitchen and make me a sandwich.
Fuck,
she's still here!
Yes.
FYI, I made myself a sandwich and my husband decided to take a bite out of it. Asshole.
That's completely normal.
Uh-oh.
In every relationship I've ever been in, I love when you get to that point to where, like, when they go and they get themselves a soda and then you just jack it from them and they just look at you like they hate you.
All right, I'm out of here. Bye, guys.
You said that like 6 times already, waiting for it.
I'm leaving. Bye.
Bye. Hey, she actually hung up this time.
She's gone.
I'm going to make sure she doesn't come back into the conversation right away.
Wow. No girls allowed.
Or boys. Wait.
Wait.
Hold on.
Well, I guess that's the end of this podcast. All right, guys, lady's gone. Let's whip it out.
Oh, God. Sausage fest. Anyway.
Sausage.
I don't even know why I give a topic in the beginning of the episode when we never stay on top of it. We really don't. It's just, you know what? Here's a new topic for us. Dual monitors, having a command center. I love having a command center set up right now.
I'm going to murder your face, and I think racism is way more important than your stupid dual monitors.
You are probably right in some way.
When I worked at Office Depot, there'd be times where we set up computers and have like 4 of them around me, and I'm like, I'm in NASA.
Oh, I hate you. I hate you all.
My ultimate goal is to eventually get 6 monitors, 3 on bottom, 3 on top.
Why?
And then Because I can.
All the porn.
You're gonna have all right. You've got one set of porn. You've got another one. I just start
tired of this. Next monitor.
It's not even that. It's just like upper left monitor. Tree porn for Rob. Sorry, Realm. Whatever. The top center monitor. Star Wars related somehow. The top right monitor. Parody porn.
I'm disgusted by this.
Apparently, we have devolved into a porn discussion.
Oh, it is. I love the stupid parody porn.
Look, to be fair, we did solve racism, so what else is there to talk about?
How do we solve racism?
I think we fixed it. I think today we reached beyond borders, and we got the white man and the black man and the Indian to shake hands.
Right. Is that before or after the white man took them all for all their shit?
Well, that's still ongoing.
Ah.
They still have reservations. We're not done yet.
Well, hey, but they are winning their land back one mortgage at a time. Look, meet my wife sits on a full house.
Oh God. Oh God, that was fantastic, Realm. That was fantastic.
And this is why we can't talk about racism, because we're assholes.
No, because we're fucking racist. I'm sorry, everybody in some way, shape, or form. I don't care who you are. You're racist or prejudiced in some way, shape, or form.
I'm not gonna lie. I once went into a casino and won a little bit of money, and I saw like the everyone walking around was Indian because it was an Indian casino. I literally just, as I walked out, I muttered under my breath because I didn't want to say it too loud because I didn't want to get beat up. I was like, "Oops, I did it again." So victory for white people. I took their shit once again. I walked into their land, took their money.
$2.
Boom.
Congratulations.
$2 my ass. $345.
I'm pretty sure that
it was $350, but I bought the drink, and they are expensive as shit.
I'm pretty sure that $350 means nothing compared to the millions they get each day.
Look, dude, I fulfilled my white destiny and took from the Indian man.
Again. You
can't just say again. You have to reiterate the part that you said the first time.
I did again. I'm agreeing with you. Again, you took away. Took away their stuff again.
You're welcome, white people. That was a victory for us.
And it's a victory. A majority of us will probably never really care because we were not the ones that got the $350.
Yeah, instantly blew it on video games. Just instantly.
Instantly, yeah. You could have bought a PS4.
This was way before the PS4. This was early PS3 days.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you could have bought your PS3 with that.
I could have. Well, no, actually, PS3 was wasn't it like $500 or something?
Yeah, wasn't it like $500, $600 when it first came out?
I don't remember. It's a long time ago.
Yeah, it came out.
It was expensive because of the whole Blu-ray DVD player part of it.
It came out at $500 or $600, depending on which SKU you wanted. And man, I did not have that money.
Well,
yeah,
sir.
I will say this: PS3, fucking, even at $600, amazing value for everything that thing did.
Oh yeah, it was.
Blu-rays were like what, $1,000 to $1,800 back then.
Oh, yeah, Blu-ray. Yeah, you got a Blu-ray player and the video game system, and it was superior in every way, shape, and form.
I like this guy. This guy's hired.
I don't ever recall a Blu-ray DVD player being $1,800. Maybe I just
yeah.
Motherfucker, you were under a rock during that time.
You apparently were in a coma for a little while.
Don't forget, I'm the kind of guy that I was raised with Betamax versus VHS. So
this is true.
All right, Realm remembers coming over to my parents' house when I was younger and seeing the walls of videos.
Walls.
We were our own mini Blockbuster. We had my dad had at that point in time VHS, Betamax stuff. My dad had over 200 movies just like that.
Did you have those giant laser discs?
Huh?
Did you have those giant laser discs?
No. Just VHS tapes. My dad had over 200 of them, and it took up 3 walls of in the den area where we all sat. To watch TV. Oh, hey, somebody go pick out a movie. Now that we have DVDs and everything's smaller, he has like fucking 1,000 movies, and like you don't even watch all of these. Why do you need 1,000 movies? I may watch them one day. I'm like, Dad, you haven't watched Big Fish since you bought the movie.
Dude, I'm the same way with Steam. I have like 500 games on Steam. I've touched maybe 20 of them.
Yeah.
And that's
Steam.
because of my YouTube channel.
Yeah, okay. I mean, maybe maybe that's my dad's version of crack is having movies.
Do not tell that man digital exists. If you tell him digital exists, you will be bankrupt in 3 weeks.
No, as soon as he found out, remember, Dad, if you're listening to this, I love you. As soon as he found out about porn on the internet, that's all he needs. He doesn't need anything else.
I haven't paid for porn in about 12 years.
That's great. My dad never pays for porn now.
There's no reason to.
Exactly.
Anyone who pays for porn is an idiot. Just plain and simple.
I go see my dad after not seeing him for a week, and it's like, hey, Dad, how you doing? Hey, Mike, how do you burn a DVD? Why, Dad? What movie do you want to burn? I want to burn a few things. What do you want to burn, Dad? I can't tell you. Oh God, no.
Backdoor Hole 9.
Backdoor Sluts 9. Oh God, not that one.
Interracial Gangbangs 12 through 14.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that one. That one's pretty good.
Hey, that's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
No lie, my friend.
You know what? You brought it back. Okay, interracial gangbangs. That is one thing that I completely support.
So good.
In the world in general. Let's look to interracial gangbang movies and let's look at them. We can be that one. We can be united against everything. Whether you are black and giving a white girl a big dick or a white girl taking it up the ass, you can be what you want to be no matter what.
Damn it, we can come together as one and take about 7 black dudes each.
I will not take a black dude, but I support your decision to be taking those, sir.
You realize you said we can all come at once, right?
Yeah.
While talking about interracial gangbangs.
I'm pretty sure that was part of the pun there, sir.
I would take a black dude, but I don't own a wheelchair, so I don't. Not till I own a wheelchair.
Oh, yeah, the getting around the next day thing.
Yeah, next week. Jesus. Oh, dude, are you okay? What happened? Interracial gangbang? Oh, I'm so sorry. It's like, yeah, I don't think I'll be walking for a while.
Oh,
You slip and slide after that.
Also, I don't poop so much as I dribble, so...
oh, God. Oh.
Be a slip and slide after that.
That totally backfired against me. I have the worst mental image right now.
Man, those old
My
slip
work
and
is
slide
complete.
commercials just took a whole new meaning for me.
I am so disgusted right now. I hate you. I hate you, Jolly. I hate you.
He was in prison. You know what that means. Vegeta was a prison bitch.
God, really? I'm
Yes.
sorry. I'm gonna have to say no to that because if we do those without suing this year, we're gonna have to pay for it the next time.
Oh yeah, she's gonna kick our ass. For those of you who
Well,
don't
see,
know what
I
he's
was
quoting,
made unaware of this, so.
No, that's fine. I don't mind if your ass gets kicked.
wow, what an asshole! You guys go way back, and he's still a dick. Jesus,
Awesome.
dude, have some compassion for your friends, man.
I do. I have compassion for him, and I also have sympathy for him being a friend of mine.
Yeah, it's
I mean, let's face it. Me and him, we weren't always this close. At one point, we hated each other. I think.
whoa. Tell this story.
I was an asshole.
Wait! I find that hard to believe.
Oh, well.
Oh,
Hold
but
on.
sir, it was true.
Time out. Wait a minute. You were an asshole?
I was not always the loving, charming, charismatic, free thinker that I am today.
Free thinker.
Okay, I lied at the last.
I'll give you about a 6 in charisma.
Wow, he's generous.
That's a -2, isn't it?
Yes.
Wow. A 6.
Fuck. You know,
I'm being generous today.
Dude, okay, as far as sweetness goes-
insulted right now. I don't know
As
what.
far as sweetness goes, I'd give you a 5. You have your moments. As far as charisma goes, I'm gonna defer to the Russian judge on that one. And as far as
Oh.
like goodness and just overall quality human being, if this were Madden, you'd get injured the second you got knocked down.
All right, yeah.
Your stats would be in the single digits.
I am totally fine with that.
Aim high, buddy. Aim high.
No. Aim low. That way, when you get high, you're okay.
I improved. I went from a 2 to a 3. Go me.
I am no. It's not even that thing. I'm doing a good thing in my in life right now. Why? What's so good with you? I'm aiming low. Why? Why are you aiming low? Because if I aim high, I'm going to get disappointed. If I aim low, I really won't. I will get disappointed as well. I mean, let's face it. I fail at life. Oh my god, I suck. No.
That is the most depressing life advice I think I've ever heard.
Nah, I always aim. No. Truth be told, I have to say that's one of the greatest things I've ever heard. One of the greatest quotes I've heard, and don't know where this man got it. I had a job a few years ago, and the guy's name was I forgot. It was like Tim something, and he goes, "Don't tell me that the sky's the limit when there's footprints on the moon."
Oh wow,
That is actually good, yeah.
that's motivational as shit.
And you know what? That was probably my most profitable sales job because every day I wrote that down. Every day I saw it right at my desk, and every day I was doing a minimum of $5,000 in sales at that job. So
Now there's very, very, very deep footprints on the moon.
and possibly a crater from where I fell.
What happens if you fall on the moon? How does that work?
It's
Are you-
very slow.
Are you
hold
basically... This sucks ass.
I'm
Ow.
not gonna lie.
crap.
Houston, there's a rock in my asshole and I can't move.
I'm not gonna lie. You know how we sorry. You know how about 2-3 years ago we randomly had a high tide at the wrong hour. That was when I fell on the moon.
You jackass. You insufferable jackass. You killed literally 10,000 fish. With your ass.
What?
No one else on Earth can say that.
Well, you know
The
what?
Rock. Well, not with his ass, but
You see the Rock?
have you? They posted a thing. The man eats like 2 to 3 pounds of cod a day.
What the fuck?
Oh, okay. The Rock, the wrestler. I'm thinking the Rock.
Yeah.
I'm like, what does he mean by a rock? I'm like, no, okay, that makes more sense.
Well, a rock would too, because if a 10,000-pound rock fell into the ocean,
That'd probably do some
create a big
damage.
wave.
I'm pretty sure that the fish would move. Get it?
No, not really.
Don't hate
Nothing.
Don't hate me.
I have no idea what you're on about. I now super hate The Rock because I feel like it sucks because there's some fisherman out there whose sole job is to feed The Rock.
Probably.
He's just out there on his boat like, son of a bitch, another day. All right, let's do this.
Yeah, but you know what? The man makes millions of dollars, and if he's paying for that man, he is supporting that man's family.
That's true. You better pay him well. I personally like to think that The Rock just goes out into the ocean. Are cod in the ocean? I don't know what a cod is.
Yes.
Okay.
Cod are in the ocean.
He just goes out into the ocean.
So you're not really
I was
walking
so
down.
afraid with what he was gonna say. Like, I don't know where cod is. Our cod, and I'm like, oh god, please don't fuck this up. Please don't fuck this up.
Where else could cod possibly? It's either rivers or oceans. What could I possibly have fucked up?
No, because with me, I would have taken it one step further. Because as you know, in World of Warcraft, you can fish in lava. I'm like, cod's found in lava, right?
First off, I didn't know that. Second of all, only you.
Only me.
Only
true.
you. See, personally, I like to think that The Rock actually goes out into the ocean, snatches him out of the water, maybe gives him a rock bottom to kill him humanely. Like, that's how I want to envision it.
Way to envision it. That's for sure.
Oh my god, I can see this happening. I can see The Rock in the middle of a wrestling ring with, like, one cod laying down, flopping around and everything. And
Grabs the elbow pad, slips
Exactly.
it off, chucks it into the crowd.
elbow.
What The Rock is cooking.
Apparently it's fucking cod. But he's
Yes.
sitting there doing the hand signal. Oh god, that'd be amazing.
Speaking of the Rock.
Time out. The next wrestling game I get, I'm going into the creator wrestler mode and I'm making a cod. I don't know how, but I'm gonna pull this off. And the cod and the Rock are gonna fight at WrestleMania. It's gonna be amazing.
No,
Great.
it's actually funny that you mentioned that because I found a meme on Facebook, and it's a 3-picture meme, and it has a picture of The Rock back in the day, like back on the original SmackDown set. Hey, going, hey babe, do you smell that? And then this picture of some random woman going, no, and then it goes back to The Rock. Neither do I. Get cooking.
I like the other picture that The Rock with the fanny pack and the hair straight up. It's like,
Oh.
Yep, the only time The Rock looked like a lesbian. Yeah.
Oh man,
Wow.
that dude used to look like a fucked up. I almost said monkey, but then I realized it was racist. He looked a little bit like a fucked up monkey. That's all I'm saying.
God.
Wow.
Oh! Speaking of great things that people. There's certain people that should not, in any way, shape, or form, have access to a video camera, and this is the reason why. I found a video on Facebook. Go figure, right? A video on the Facebook. It's in a dark room. All right. And at first you see nothing. Then it's just some black guy, and he opens his eyes and smiles, and all you see is his eyes and teeth. I'm sorry. Yes, I got a kick out of that, but you cannot in any way, shape, or form tell me that shit was not funny.
Dude, that shit. Okay, look. If the person is in on the joke, it's not racist.
I highly disagree with that because my former coworkers Shane and Jonelle will say that that's not the case.
I don't give a shit, dude. I got a family friend lives with my sister. Dude's name is Lance. Dark as shit. Dark as a motherfucker. He looks like the fucking syrup that drips out of the Hershey's bottle. All right. We were hanging at my sister's house one day, and the power goes out. And the first fucking thing I say is, "Lance, smile. We can't find you." And he cracks the fuck up. It's not racist if it's not meant to actually hurt somebody.
I'm gonna let people give a ruling on this one because you said different to me.
No. Let's actually talk about racism for a second. Okay,
oh God, Roger, are we gonna stay on topic?
We're gonna try.
We're
gonna give it a good old college try. I want you to work with me on this one, okay?
It's gonna be a no. Go ahead.
Give it a shot. I believe in you. All right.
I believe in me too.
Racism exists, and anyone who says otherwise is a fucking liar.
Agreed.
However, there is a difference between a racist comment, quote-unquote, and actual racism. Okay? Racism implies that there is negativity to it, that there's actual belief in prejudice and hatred involved. It's not like if I'm singing Snoop Dogg and I slip the N-word in there, I'm not racist. Okay?
Depending on who you are. Okay.
No, there's no that's stupid. There's no depending on who you are.
Song lyrics. If you're going along with a song, that's part of the song.
I'm saying I have no problem with it. I'm just simply saying somebody else might. But continue.
Well, okay. It's okay if someone else has a problem, but I'm going to give the exact same response I give when someone says they're offended by a joke. So what?
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
That's the only correct response. So what? I'm very sorry you're offended, but they're words, and they weren't directed to you. They weren't meant to hurt you. If they did hurt, I'm sorry. But you know what? People get hurt. You're going to be okay.
Are you really sorry? Or are you just saying that to get them off your phone?
No, I'm very sorry that they were offended. I'm not sorry I said what I said. I'm not sorry that, I'm sorry that they felt the feeling of being offended.
You know what? I feel offended for being offended by... I have no idea. No.
I personally don't give a flying fuck.
Ah! How rude.
No, it annoys the crap out of me when literally anything that has anything to do with someone of the opposite color that might make them uncomfortable or what have you is just labeled racist.
Yep, I can see that being a pain in the ass.
And it is.
No, it is. I mean, my thing is that, I get accused of being racist because of my crude style of humor. My humor, as you know, Realm, you've known me the longest out of the three of us here.
That's weird.
Actually, that's really weird. You should know yourself longer than I have.
Well, I forgot Sweetness wasn't here anymore. That's why. Anyway.
Well, we're talking about you.
Anyway. And you know that at times that I will say a joke of inappropriate, for lack of a better word, color, context. And I've gotten in trouble for that in the past. But at the same time, I agree with you, Mr. Jolly. If certain people get offended, for certain things, maybe they should either A, lighten up, or B, remove themselves from that person if possible.
I think there's a lot to be said for the, culture of victimization and the idea that at the end of the day, and I know a lot of people call this victim blaming, but at the end of the day, you're kind of responsible for how you react to some things.
Yeah.
True.
I mean, at the end of the day, if you take what someone says and you just absolutely are determined to be offended by it, I think it stops being that person's problem. It's now your problem.
I agree.
I can agree with that. I can agree with that.
And it's not just with race, it's with everything. Like, okay, let's talk about me and Supersize here. Or Phannom, or whatever the fuck you want to call yourself, because goddammit, we have too many names. We're fat as fuck.
I am not fat. I am pleasantly plumped.
No, you're fucking fat.
I'm not fat. I'm winterly insulated.
If I owned a restaurant and saw you walk into my restaurant, I'd immediately kick you out for safety reasons.
You would be wise to do so.
For his safety or for your safety?
Mostly the safety.
Hey, let's not get anywhere near that part. That's not something I mean to talk about. Go.
No. Mostly for the safety of my crew, because no one should have to work that hard, and quite frankly, I don't want to have to pay them overtime on on-time hours.
Hey, look. Okay, I bet the waiter one time. One time. Can you people please let that go? It happened one time where I bit the waiter.
Wow, really?
The thing is, I can see this, and that's what bothers me.
I know.
I can see this happening.
No, I have never actually bit a waiter, but I have been kicked out of several Chinese restaurants and a Red Lobster.
You've been here for an hour. You eat like too well. Go home.
No, not even that. Literally, the guy comes up to me, and people think I'm joking about this, but I can take you to this restaurant, and they had my picture up, and it says, "Do not let him in." All right.
What happened?
No.
What'd you do?
The guy came up to me and said, "You here for 4 hours? You eat. You go home. Not eat all day. Go." And I'm like, "But it's good." And I physically got thrown out by a bunch of small Asian women.
But it's good.
I was there. I mean, I was there for possibly I was there for a little bit over 5 hours eating.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
How the hell?
It's Chinese food. You're hungry 30 minutes later.
This is true. I do agree with that statement.
There is a limit, however.
No, there's not. I'm sorry. Look, if I eat something and I get hungry 30 minutes later, I'm gonna stay in the same vicinity, so I have more food for the 30 minutes later. Kind of like with Taco Bell. I know 45 minutes after I eat Taco Bell, I'm on the toilet. So what do? I buy extra Taco Bell so I can repeat the process an hour later.
It's a good way to clean out your colon.
Thank you very
much. Jolly's broken. You broke him.
I think I broke Jolly.
You still haven't got a word out, sir, in like 30 seconds.
No!
Finally a word.
No!
No, I was thinking about no as an N-O or no as an I know you.
This is, okay, if I have one legitimate problem with you.
Oh, God.
It's the fact that you have absolutely no concept whatsoever of, other people or reality when it comes to yourself.
I have a very big concept.
Okay, look, when you're in a restaurant, I don't care if it's all you can eat. Common courtesy, decency, and the standards of what a human can fit inside of themselves dictate it's not literally all you can eat.
Then why do they advertise it as all you can eat if you are not literally able to take advantage of that? That's false advertising, and now I have a lawsuit.
People are afraid they're going to explode their stomach.
Oh, well, I am too when I go to CC's Pizza, which is why I can't go there anymore.
Oh, I miss CC's Pizza so damn much.
You're not missing much.
There's a level of human decency and respect for yourself and others that just completely lacking.
Possibly.
Even if you can technically eat 5 hours worth of Chinese food, you don't. Not only for your own safety, but for the fact that there are other families who would very much appreciate that food.
First off, you're making it sound like I took every tray that came out. I only took 2 of the trays. There is still plenty left for the other people there.
2 trays of rice.
Well, I mean, it was more than just rice. It may have had stuff piled on top of it, like sweet and sour chicken, General Tso's chicken, the beef kebab things.
Yeah, you think that fat fuck went to a Chinese restaurant and ate rice?
Nah, well...
That motherfucker ate a farm.
No.
Acre farm?
Wait, first off, what kind of farm? Because,
Pepperidge Farm. The entirety of Pepperidge Farm.
That's a possibility, because I didn't...
Shire Farms.
Because I tried... Ow! Stuffing
I
a
ate
sausage.
3 pigs worth of sausage and salami.
It may have been 4 things.
Jesus,
Pig.
like, just leave those people alone.
Well, then they need to start feeding me better.
They fed you for 5 hours. You could date an Italian woman, and her grandmother and family wouldn't feed you better.
This is true.
I'm kind of.
They would probably like tell them no, he can't come. We can't make enough.
That could be why I got kicked out of Red Lobster and Olive Garden.
How did you get kicked out of Red Lobster? I need to know this story.
Oh, and the all-you-can-eat shrimp.
Jesus Christ. Now every time I watch, like, Deadliest Catch, I'm just gonna cry.
Because you watched that.
The entire Northwestern is
The Time Wizard is just filled with your lunch.
You have combined 2 boats. There is no Time Wizard. Though being a Time Wizard would be awesome. There's a Time Bandit and a
Thank
Wizard.
you, sorry, yeah. Thank you. It's
No,
been a
no.
long time since I watched that show.
Time Wizard.
I'm
That's
sorry,
an awesome title to have.
It
Time,
is, isn't it?
Time Wizard is the next World of Warcraft class, just so you know.
God, I hope so. I would go back to World of Warcraft in a heartbeat if
Did
they
you
did
almost
that.
say World of Warclick?
No, but
World
No,
of War
just-
Clan.
World of Warclick just sounds like an awful Adam Sandler movie, and I don't want to think about it
Yes.
anymore.
All Adam Sandler's movies are awful.
Hey, 8 Crazy Nights was great. You shut the fuck up.
It's awfully great.
No, 8 Crazy Nights was fantastic.
It was awful.
What? How dare you? If I ever own a restaurant, you're banned. You're banned now. You're just
Throwing the
fucking
band hammers around. Yep.
Yup. Just whip it out and slam it in your face. That came out wrong.
Ah! Dangly parts.
I was just about to
God,
do that,
yes.
son of a bitch. What is that from? Like, not the... It's Team 4-Star, right? They referenced it, right?
Possibly.
Because I know it came
Well,
from,
no,
like, some Adult Swim
it's
thing.
Harvey
but-
Birdman, attorney
right.
at law.
But I only know the reference. I don't know the actual thingy.
Yeah,
The
you
actual
go, haha, dangly parts, or
Yes.
something like that. That's Stephen Colbert's character in Harvey Birdman, attorney at law.
Yeah, there we go.
I forgot Stephen Colbert was in that.
Yeah, Phil Ken Senbin.
Yeah, that's right.
When I found out that it was Stephen Colbert and Steve Carell, an ambiguously gay duo, I may have come. I may have
Twice?
come just a little bit.
That was wrong. That was wrong, sir.
I'm okay with that. I don't know how I didn't know it was them. And then when I went back and watched it, I'm like, oh my god. This is
Yeah.
the best thing.
Why does that have to be your god? Why can't it be my god?
It could be any god. I don't have a god. I am my god.
Wow.
My god is an awesome god.
No, your god is full of shit.
I will fucking crusade you so goddamn hard.
How? You don't even have a vehicle to get to even do a crusade. Can you even ride a horse? Do you even know where to get a horse?
No
Yes.
and no. Do horses have weight limits? I don't know.
Yes, they do.
Well, what's
They
the
do.
weight limit on a horse?
But it depends on the horse.
Okay, let's say a good-sized horse.
About 250, 350 pounds.
No. We're talking about a full-grown, full-sized adult horse. More towards 400 or 500 pounds.
Fuck it. I'll just Far Cry 4 it and ride in on an elephant. Like what?
There you go.
There you
Yeah.
go. Yeah.
I
do
wanna
this,
put
I'm
a
ready.
Giant cannon on that elephant.
You know what? That reminded me of.
I want a battle elephant now. Holy crap.
That reminded me of a game, Samurai Warriors or Dynasty Warriors, something like
Dynasty
that.
Warriors? That's a good-ass game.
Well, no,
Those are good series of games, yeah.
no, but in one of them they had a guy who was like, from like the jungle, and he had and his mount, was an elephant, to where you can like start riding an elephant at and a few of them. And I just find it funny that because he's so fat, and it's like fat people get bigger mounts, fat people get elephants. It's great.
That sounds a lot like Dynasty Warriors to me.
Yes, it does.
Well,
That
there was also Samurai Warriors, same exact concept, but taking place in Japan. And then they had Warriors Orochi which brought both the games together, and you can play everything.
Fairly certain Dynasty Warriors took place in Japan.
No, Dynasty Warriors was China.
Oh, was it?
Samurai Warriors was Japan.
Okay, that was a little bit racist, and I apologize.
Well, they're all slanted eye. Anyway.
Wow! Holy
Oh.
shit!
What?
Uh,
They're in on the joke. It makes it okay.
I'm just jealous I can't see in widescreen. That's all that is. I think it's pretty sweet.
Oh God, we're so going to hell. I'm getting more hate mail. Please feel free to mail all your hate mail to JerichoPhannom@gmail.com.
No. I want it. Give it to me. TheMichaelJolly@gmail.com. I want this.
People are gluttons for punishment.
Have you ever gotten hate mail? It's the best thing that can ever happen to you.
It really is pretty funny.
It
really is.
Oh my God! I've gotten maybe 6 pieces in the 4 years I've been doing JGG, and every time it's like, if I could, I would masturbate to this.
Wait. How is it that one, my videos are getting more views than yours, and two, I'm getting more hate mail than you already?
Because you advertise more than I do?
That could be it, but I don't advertise the hate mail part.
No, that's just people finding you and hating you.
Ah, I'm that lovable. Gotcha.
Supersize. You can be hateable.
Yeah, no.
We all know this. You know it. I know it.
I am not a hate. You cannot hate me. Well, actually,
Motherfucker, try me.
Hate me or love me, either way, I'm on your mind.
That's... Wow, you're like a diva. What the fuck?
That's exactly how I think about it.
Houston.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Did you just say Houston when you have a problem? Like I'm a space shuttle coming back?
No, I believe he just called you Whitney Houston.
Oh, okay. And I will always touch.
On, dude. Totally wrong one.
I also just found the capacity to hate you.
No, Celine Dion didn't sing Bodyguard. That was Whitney Houston.
You're right. No, I was thinking something else. Yeah, happens.
And they all sound the same coming from a man who's tone deaf.
God, everything about that song makes me want to punch children. It's...
Let's continue to talk about racism, and let's go to children, hating children, because it has nothing to do...
No, it all has to do with hating the parents that can't raise their children.
No, my thing is this, is that, I saw a video on Facebook, you'll see that this happens a lot, and the guy, I have no idea what happens before that, but it has, surveillance footage of it, and the guy randomly comes up to this one kid, and just clearly cold clocks the kid in a convenience store.
Oh, I've seen this.
Who the fuck hits a kid? Like, seriously, is your dick so pathetically fucking small that you have to hit a kid? I mean, I'm not for, I don't like when people hit women either, but, at least a woman, can attempt to defend herself. A kid cannot. What is a little 5-year-old, 6-year-old going to do against a grown-ass man? If I'm 600 pounds.
And that's why he's in jail on $1 million bond.
Well, I hope to God he's in jail, because I'm like 600. I'm 600 pounds. There's no way a kid who weighs 50 pounds is gonna stop me.
No.
And that's just that right there, because it's like I saw that video and I got very pissed off at that.
Oh yeah.
Look, I don't agree with hitting children either. However, I have flown with children on planes.
And you have thought of smothering them with
I
that.
have wondered how easy it would be to silence that fuck with a pillow. That's all I'm saying.
Yes.
That's all I'm saying. I'll never do it. It's just I might have thought about it a couple times.
Jolly, you are terrible.
I also like quiet, so...
Then why the fuck are you on a plane?
It's not like I had a choice.
True.
There's not a lot of reliable ways to get to Buffalo, New York.
That's a very long drive, too.
It's a very long drive.
Train.
No, I refuse to take trains.
Boat.
A train would be so much worse, because then if you got that screaming kid, you're with him for, 14 hours.
No, I think you're one of those sleeper cabs.
You can't sleep when there's a fucking kid around.
No, I'm talking about in the with trains they have these sleeper cabs where it's like individual compartments to where you have your own room.
I could totally afford that.
Probably not.
I had my sister pick me up hot dog rolls yesterday from Walmart. I can super afford a fucking sleeper cab.
I'm not saying you can. I'm just saying there's an alternative there. That's all I'm saying.
Look, all I'm saying is I don't agree with hitting kids, but I think maybe the parents should start swinging a little bit. When that little shit starts, let me tell you something. I was in a grocery store way long time ago. All right, and we're walking through. This was like years ago. To tell you how long it is, and no one else will understand this. This is when the Sedanos was a Winn-Dixie. Okay, No one else will understand that.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
That was a long ass time ago,
Yes.
dude. That was
Yes,
it was.
All right, it's because we broke around with that one. There is a place near his house, a really, and excuse me for sounding racist, a really ratchet store, grocery store called Sedano's. All right, it used to be a Winn-Dixie at one point, and this has to be probably 15 years ago?
So long ago.
All right, to where it was a Winn-Dixie. And this was like, back when Winn-Dixie closed down.
Most of its stores. There's still a few Winn-Dixies around.
Well, no, but you remember back when we were in middle school how, like, out of nowhere, like, with the two Winn-Dixies near our house just, like, shut down?
Shut down. One became a Walgreens, and the other was a Western Beef.
Yeah.
Western Beef. That sounds like a sex shop.
It possibly is, but they have great cuts of meat. Anyway.
Oh, yeah.
That's not changing context at all.
Yeah, it really didn't.
That was the whole point. Anyway. Yeah, it was around this time that Sedano's appeared from the ashes of the old Winn-Dixie.
Like the Phoenix.
It's because
no, there is nothing majestic
maybe
about
a Phoenix,
this place.
maybe a Phoenix painted on an El Camino, but definitely not a fucking
Gotcha.
Phoenix.
No, don't, come on. Come on, don't ruin the El Camino like that. Or there's a lot of Hispanics
Why
there.
is the El Camino a classic? It was a piece of junk.
I don't know. I don't understand it.
Personally, knowing that having El Camino, I don't know why it's a classic. I just like it. I really do.
It's one of those things you just can't explain. But anyway,
Exactly. I don't know why I like Harleys, other than, possibly because, everybody tells you that Harleys is the best vehicle out there, but there's nobody telling you that the El Camino is the best vehicle out there.
I don't think anyone's ever said those words to me.
What?
Harley is the best vehicle out there.
Well, I like bikes, so
I like bikes too.
I've heard bikers nonstop rave about Harleys, especially the earlier model Harleys.
I mean, they're built well and they sound awesome.
Exactly.
Yes.
That's about it. But, no, so actually, a second story now. This was back, too, when I used to, instead of just shaving my head with clippers from Walmart, I'd actually get a haircut. And I went to the haircut place down by where Winn-Dixie was. Shut up! Went down to the haircut place down where the Winn-Dixie was, and right after it closed, and, they put up, future site of Sedano's or whatever. And I'll never forget, like, I had been fine with these haircut people. I had been fine with them. They had been nothing but lovely. And then out of nowhere, this blonde lady's like, yeah, they're building that Sedano's. It's gonna really make this place a crap hole. It's gonna attract all the Mexicans. And I'm like, what? Hold on. I've been going to a racist barber this entire time, and I had no idea. Like,
I'm sure there's something way worse she could have said.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm sure there was too. But
Oh yeah.
just you go to these people. Like, I went to them since I was in elementary school, and like, just they were totally normal people to me. And then out of nowhere, it's gonna bring all the Mexicans in, and this place is gonna go to hell. And I'm like, what the hell is happening here?
And that just further proves my point that everybody's a little bit racist. When my dad and I, when we used to go fishing back in the day, we'd go to the end of this road called Waxahachie Road to bring us to the Everglades. And down at the end of the road, you have, a bunch of people, a bunch of, no offense, black people sitting there with a bucket next to them. And my dad would call them bucket sitters because all they do is just sit there off the shoreline, cast off the shoreline, hook something in and reel it in. And they literally eat whatever they caught. And, and my dad, and they were called bucket sitters, according to my father.
What's wrong with eating what they caught? I'm confused by this story.
Because eating anything out of the Everglades, it's not as clean as it used to be.
And especially right there, you've got a bunch of cars that have been dumped in there, so you get like all the lead and the gas in that water. So that's dirty. That's a dirty area right there.
Yeah, in that area in particular, it's very terrible. First off, eating in the Everglades. Remember, this is now 2015. All right, people have been thumping shit in the Everglades for a minimum of 100 years. All right, so now you have, like you said, you have cars that they find there, cars that we didn't even know existed at one point in time. Find there. I remember going down Locks, about 15 years ago, Rob, where they found the dead bodies at Locks Road.
They found a couple cars with dead bodies when the drought came through and the area drained out. Yeah.
Yeah. So now you're not just eating fish, but you're eating like all the rusted paint from that and all this shit. Whether it sounds stupid or not, it does build up.
Nutrients.
Nutrients. Yeah, go ahead.
Heavy metals, great nutrients.
Yeah, they help with digestion. It helps break shit up in there.
Do me a favor, Mr. Jolly.
Gotcha.
I have some really old school Hot Wheels cars from like the 70s and 80s when they're made with lead paint. I'm going to go ahead and let you lick the lead paint off each and every one of them, and then we can see how normal you are afterwards.
Well, for that to happen, we'd need a control, which would have to be me being normal to begin with.
Touche.
That's not going to help.
Clone him. So what we have to do is clone him, make sure it gets to his age quickly, so you have to do age acceleration, and then have to eat the lead paint, and then we'll compare the two.
How about this?
I feel like we could really
about,
make this...
How about we do not recreate the clone army from Star Wars and just drop it right here?
Dude, come on. If you're cloning me, it's not going to be a clone army, and even if it was, what is it going to do, seriously?
Seriously, bog down the American judicial system for the amount of stupidity that more than one of you is going to create. Two. Yeah.
All right, well...
Let's stop right there, bro.
You win this round, asshole.
I can only accept so much stupidity, and right now mine is too much.
I like the idea that it would be me that bogs down the American judicial system.
Well, you and then your clones.
All I'm saying is I've never poured coffee on my crotch and then sued somebody.
All I'm saying is that I've always advised when it says warning, caution, hot. I always listen to that and take it very seriously.
Yeah, don't pour that on your genitals.
No. First off, if you're talking about the McDonald's case, it wasn't poured there. The lid was not quote unquote sealed properly.
I don't give a flying fuck what it quote unquote was. Don't put hot fucking coffee in any container, sealed or otherwise, against your vajayjay. Don't do it.
Oh, that's right. It was a female.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. I was thinking of the Seinfeld episode with Kramer.
That too.
What world do you live in? Do you even know the difference between reality and non at this point?
It depends on the day of the week. And the Bible that I drink.
The Bible that you drink.
Bon Jovi.
No, don't care about Bon Jovi.
Sometimes you tell the day by the Bible that you drink.
Can't think of that one.
That guy's a douchebag, so...
the song Dead or Alive. On the steel horse I ride.
Yeah, I know. And I'm just trying to think where it is and the song.
Dead or alive.
Totally drawing a blank. Yeah.
Hello, Google. I'm visiting you again today.
Hello, Google, my old friend.
One day our currency is just going to say, "In Google we trust."
Yeah.
No.
And even that's going to be a fucking lie because I've been lied to by Google before.
I think
Google lies every day.
What happens if one day Google disappears and we can't Google what happened to Google?
Well, Yahoo what happens to Google and then weep silently into our pillows.
Yeah, because now
not because we lost
either Yahoo or Bing.
Yeah, not because we lost Google, but because we're reduced to Yahoo.
All right. So, side note, Jolly and I are working together, kind of, possibly, maybe. Don't. There's no need for more details than that. I just like the idea that one of our coworkers, when he sings Bing on someone's computer, he automatically goes, Bing's the bad guys. Bing's a sign that somebody got into your system and started putting malware on your computer. And it's like, Bing's by Microsoft. This is a Windows operating computer. How the fuck is Bing the bad guys?
What does that even mean? Bing's the bad guy?
I just find it so funny. It's like, and he's doing tech support with us, and it's like, oh god, he's one of the most retarded people ever.
Oh no, my favorite when I would do tech support is when someone brings in a Dell computer with AOL, and I'm like, oh god.
What have you done?
God. I had a
Your first mistake is it's a Dell. Your second mistake is you have AOL.
First off, Dells are not that bad, depending on how much money you want to sink into it.
I'm fucking covering
exactly.
the
money
gateway
you want to
symbol on my
sink
computer
into
right now.
Well, no. The thing is that Dell makes Alienware. Alienware is one of the best gaming.
Fuck off! Fuck you! Die in so many fires! You heathenistic cocksucker! Don't finish that sentence. Don't even finish
Alienware
that
is
fucking
Alienware.
sentence.
It is what it is.
Alienware can be one of the greatest. Can be some of the greatest hardware that you game on.
You sicken me.
No, whatever. I don't give a flying fuck. All right.
Alienware hasn't been good for gaming in since they got bought by Dell.
I look. I'm just going by what the internet.
By what the internets tell you.
Exactly, the internet.
When in like
The internet
2002?
always tells the truth.
Look, all I know is that back like 5 years ago, 6 years ago, when I was looking at a new computer, I was looking into getting an Alienware computer. But what scared me away was indeed the price, and there was no AOL offered with that. As a matter of fact, speaking of AOL, I was cleaning my room the other day. Yes, I know, shocking. I found an AOL 6.0 disc.
Jesus
Awesome.
Christ.
You should send it to the Smithsonian.
I was thinking about that, and to make it even better, I do end up like keeping all the software that I put on my computer. I'm sure everybody keeps the discs, for them. And I found an original AOL floppy disk.
Wow.
That would just make me cry to look at. Like,
I think I broke them again.
I don't just. Oh God! You remember when you had to pay for that shit?
Yep.
Was it like $15.99 a month or some bullshit like that?
Yep.
Probably.
Oh God! And the web browser was AOL. And they had those stupid icons that Windows 8 ripped off. Fucking A.
It's also being in this job, I have seen some very interesting things, such as, did you know that some people still use Netscape? Yeah, that's still around on some.
There's no way
Earthlink.
that's still up.
And Earthlink.
And
No.
Yeah. By far, my favorite thing though is when people are using Opera. Oh yes, Opera.
Oh my God!
All right,
Alright.
supersize.
Or Phannom.
You
depending
want
on
a
what you
good
wanna
gaming
call me.
computer? Go to
Sure.
Go to maingear.com
What now? Okay.
whenever you want.
Probably not in the middle of a podcast.
Too late. Already entering the website.
They start with just monthly payments of like $100 a month for like the next 5 years, 6 years.
So sorry, Realm. It's after the first chorus where it starts. Sometimes I sleep, sometimes it's not for days, and the people I meet just go their separate ways. Sometimes you tell the day by the. Oh no, it does go that by the bottle that you drink. I always thought he said
Thank
by the Bible.
you.
Okay.
Bottle. That's my Bible. I'm like, what is going on here?
I always thought he said by the Bible that you drink.
Can I confess something?
You don't care?
No, I knew what the lyric was. I just super didn't want to correct you.
Okay.
I just wanted to see because I knew you were gonna keep with it, and I just wanted to see if you would just announce that.
Even that I do see it right here in front of me. I'm seeing it right here in front of me. I'm still going to say by the Bible that you drink.
It's not typically how one ingests the Bible. Usually you fry it up and
Fry it. Yeah. All right. So we have How to Cook the Bible, starring Mr. Jolly. Mr. Jolly, what is your best? Really, I can get one for. Wow, that's a cheap price for that.
Oh God.
I'm going to buy a new computer now. Hold on.
Wow.
I hate you. I hate you so much for it now, Realm.
Not a problem.
No,
That's
no,
what
no.
I'm here for.
From only $750 and higher. That's not bad.
Yeah, the real good ones, you can get ones that are like that start at about $7 or $8 grand.
Oh yeah, I see another one right here. Workstations from $3,000.
What the fuck would you do with an $8,000 gaming computer?
Play 2D.
Whatever you want.
No.
Crisis at 60 frames per second.
Fuck 60. If you got $8,000 in a computer, Crisis at 200 fucking whatever. Screw
Exactly.
it. Just jump past
low as
120.
$38 a month. As low as 20. Wow.
I might actually have to look into this just for my YouTube channel.
Yeah, I mean, you make $38 a month on your YouTube channel.
Not anymore.
Sorry. The X Cube. Destroyer of benchmarks. The X Cube is one of the most affordable systems. It's a fully featured high-performance PC the size of a shoebox, configured with quality components and starting at an extremely affordable price, as low as $19 a month.
This sounds like something that would be advertised on that old Nickelodeon show about playing video games. Whatever the fuck that thing was called.
Yeah, you gotta be a little specific than that.
There was one Nickelodeon show about playing video games. There was the one. It had games like Post Haste, and they would like talk about Sonic and shit. It was in the 90s. Did you not watch this?
I know the game. I'm trying to think of the name. I know the show. I'm trying to think of the name.
What the fuck was that called?
Because, yeah, it was like in front of like a blue screen, green screen thing where they had to jump over the things coming towards them.
Yes!
Damn you! Damn you all!
Hold on. Google. In Google we trust.
Yep.
I started typing in Nickelodeon, came up with Nickelback. Fuck you, Google. About video games.
Is Nickelback still a thing?
Yes, they
Nick
are.
Arcade.
Actually.
Was it Nick Arcade?
Yes!
Was it really? That doesn't
Yes!
sound right.
It was Nick Arcade!
Dude, that host was a fucking pedophile. There's no way in hell that dude wasn't a pedophile.
Hey, leave Mark alone.
Most of them probably were.
That dude was creepy as shit.
Hey, first off, the guy that played Steve on Blue's Clues, he was forced into that position.
I'm not talking about Steve, I'm talking about Nick Arcade guy.
Oh, yeah, totally a pedophile for that time frame.
Dude, Steve was a completely normal human being other than he talked to a cartoon dog and wound up in pictures. Other than that, normal guy.
And he was the pedophile.
No, Steve was... No way in hell Steve was a pedophile.
Yes, the original guy who played Steve on Blue's Clues ended up being kicked off the show after the second season when he was found to be a pedophile.
Hold on. I'm going to look this up. Why was Steve...
The original
Kicked
Steve
out
on Blue's Clues.
Blue's Clues.
The original.
Wow, it came up with Nickelback again. Weird.
Apparently, your typing needs some work.
Yeah.
Fucking sausage fucking fingers over there, man.
Hey. Don't get me horny again. Alright. What really happened to Steve from Blue's Clues by Huffington Post?
Semi-reliable
I read that
website.
article, actually.
Semi-reliable website.
No, it's not.
I know,
Huffington Post only exists to tell you why you're disgusting for being a man.
Mm-hmm.
I love that website because it makes me feel better about being myself.
Yeah, I can see that. It's kind of like why I watch Jerry Springer. It's like, oh yeah, I'm okay.
That and you have family on there.
Yeah.
I have
I've done
had
all
family
right
on
today.
Jerry Springer.
Or Maury.
Oh god, I hope I haven't had family on Maury.
And we determined that was a lie.
Hold on. And then, at the height of the show's popularity, Burns became the Dave Chappelle of preschool and just walked away, leaving the world stunned. That might be the best.
Chappelle of preschool.
That might be the best thing I've ever read.
How the fuck? What the? Wow. The Dave Chappelle of preschool.
Burns has gone on the record stating that he left Blue's Clues for a number of reasons. One was to pursue a career in music,
Which failed miserably.
Following the show, Burns worked with members of the Flaming Lips to produce his debut album, Songs for Dust Mites. Burns would go on to work with the band on other projects as well. In addition, Burns said there was a lot of pressure being someone kids looked up to, and he didn't want to just do children's TV his whole life. Co-creator Tracy Page Johnson had said that Burns was great on the show because he didn't want to be a children's host. He loved kids, not loved kids, Supersize or Phannom or whatever. He just loved kids, but he didn't want to make a career out of it. Both of these factors contributed to Burns' departure, however. There is one reason that may stump them all: the bold truth. In Nickelodeon's special Behind the Clues, 10 years of... Behind the Clues? Jesus Christ, you're not VH1! Burns revealed that the biggest reason he left the show was because he was in fact going bald, and he couldn't let that happen on TV.
Bullshit. He's a pedophile.
Yeah, okay, so
Or
he's
the
a
amount of drugs
pedophile
he was
because...
using is what made him go bald.
That works too.
He's a pedophile because Phannom said so, not the fact that, you know, he's not in jail or anything, and he was
he
never
could have
arrested
been.
for
You
being a
never know.
pedophile.
Maybe he was using those drugs that are making him go bald to get the kids.
Where did you get the pedophile thing? Because this is like the 14th time you've been so sure about the answer of something and just...
Oh, no,
dead
I
wrong.
have no idea.
Totally
I had
wrong.
no idea why he left. I was just always saying it because there was just something wrong with that guy. I'm sorry. Willingly being on I'm sorry. There's a difference between being on a kid's show with actual, kids around than sitting in front of a green screen and just, walking in place. And, the show Blue's Clues never sit right with me. And it's like, when the first time I saw him, like, that guy's a pedophile. There's something wrong with that guy.
You are so fucking messed up.
How is that messed up?
First of all, okay, let's make this serious for a second.
Oh.
First of all, on a fucking podcast, you just said he left Blue's Clues because he was a pedophile, and had I not been curious enough to look it up, that would have been the definitive answer according to your podcast.
I don't really care if my podcast is the definitive answer. Plus, if anybody comes to my podcast for like 100%,
If anyone comes to this podcast for answers for life, I am so sorry.
exactly.
You just said definitively that a man was a pedophile.
Yes. Okay. All right. I also said that I really have no idea why he left. I think that's the reason. And I'm still going with that reason.
After I brought up the reason
From the Huffington Post, which you admitted is not reliable.
Would you like me to look up another source?
If you really feel the need to, go ahead. But just to let you know, it's in futile. It's not even going to
It's in futile.
It's in futile.
It is. I'm not even going to...
Your efforts will be futile, sir.
No. His efforts
My efforts to not have a man slandered as a pedophile will be futile.
Yeah.
Pretty much, because
Do we have to go? Do we have to go back? No. Do we have to go back to the Billy D. Williams podcast? If Billy D. Williams has not come after me yet, and he has more money than Steve, I'm pretty sure I'm safe with Steve.
It has nothing to do with Steve coming after you. I don't care if Steve comes after you. You slandered a dude as a pedophile.
I slander you as a humanitarian. You don't care.
Those are exactly the same. Those are exactly the same.
Oh, God. Does it really
There's
matter?
no difference with being called a humanitarian and being called a pedophile.
I'm glad you're finally admitting that, sir. Now we can get on with the podcast. So, as I was saying before, I was really interrupted.
40 minutes ago?
I can't let you do this!
Why? Oh, my God.
No, why aren't you helping me? He called a dude a pedophile!
At this point, because I've known him long enough, and you're not going to get through to him at this point. He's made up his mind.
It's not even that.
All we can do is say, no, he was not a pedophile, and it's 2 against 1.
All we can
so
do is
you should believe us.
All
but...
you can do is valiantly defend a dude who just got called a pedophile.
But supersize.
I think Realm also knows that I'm I'm purposely pushing it so far to piss you off, and that's why he's just kind of back there watching popcorn, going, "I'm just having fun watching this shit."
Oh my God.
So my job is done for today, and just so you all know, no, according to what Mr. Jolly read, he was not a pedophile.
It's just, there are some things about you that just blow my mind.
What did I tell you yesterday? Stop worrying about me. It's not going to be anything positive for you.
There are just some things, man. Some aspects of you are incredibly confusing to me.
And as I said, stop worrying about me. Stop thinking about me.
I think they're confusing to him, too.
I would not say yes or no to that, but I will shake my head.
If Supersize came to me in a year and said, you know everything you knew about me, every behavior I displayed, everything I ever said, it was all a lie. I'm just some crazy actor from somewhere doing some crazy fucking stunt, I'd be like, yeah, that sounds about right. I can accept that without any hesitation.
Wait a minute. So, the what, 8 years of friendship that we have is just some long ruse to punk you?
If you came to me and said that, I'd be like, yeah, that seems about right.
I have a new goal next year.
Oh, Jesus, no. Ashton Kutcher, if you're listening, and I know you are, please, Punked is dead, let it go.
Oh, my God. So
Ashton Kutcher, if you are listening, your wife is hot, and I'm going to steal her.
Who is his wife?
Mila Kunis.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He did divorce Demi Moore and then hooked up with her and got her knocked up.
Hold on, I'm looking up Mila Kunis.
You don't know who Mila Kunis is?
I don't.
Sir, there's something horribly wrong with you.
I mean,
this is him trying to, fuck with our heads now.
No, I don't find her that attractive.
She is gorgeous.
She's got a weird face thing going on.
And so do you, yet you still have a girlfriend.
Yeah, but I'm not claiming to be Mila fucking Kunis.
If you were, we'd have a really big problem with that. Excuse me.
Sexy. Not like Mila Kunis at all.
I
don't know. I just don't see it. I don't find her attractive.
And this is why you're gay.
I'm highly disappointed.
This is why you're gay. 30 seconds after saying I have a girlfriend.
You're in the closet, sir. It's a great rouge. Republicans use it all the time.
Ruse.
That's what
Not rouge.
That's what
Rouge is a makeup, my good friend.
Rouge is the thing that Sarah Palin goes. Okay? Ruse.
Anyway, you have a good rogue going on right now.
No, I don't. And I never will. Because fuck rogues. If there's anything I hate more than Mila Kunis, is rogues.
How can you hate her beautiful face?
It bugs. It doesn't look human. I think she's an alien.
Well, besides that part, nobody can be that hot and be human.
I've seen some pretty sexy ladies.
Your mom doesn't count.
That's disgusting. Not even just as of my mom level, as on a human level, that's gross.
Congratulations.
That is icky.
You know what, sir? You're on candid camera. Wave on to the camera in front of you. Yay!
My monitor's in front of me.
Darn.
Your webcam is turning into the candid camera.
Impressive, considering I don't have one.
Damn.
It wouldn't be the first time that happened to him either.
Oh, I hope that guy had a good show. I really hope that guy had a good show.
Because Realm is new to the show, let's go ahead and break him in with that story.
Should I tell the story?
Go ahead, tell him that story.
Okay. So,
tell him now!
Okay, I'm telling. Shh, I'm telling. I found out my computer was hacked when my webcam didn't turn off after I was using it. Luckily, my laptop had a nice blue light that indicated you're being watched. So, what I did, knowing that someone was probably recording if not watching live, I pulled down my pants, put my webcam in front of me, and proceeded to masturbate for whoever was watching. Upon completion, I held up a sign, said, "You're welcome for the show," gave a thumbs up, and showed them a butthole.
That's awesome. That's actually 100%
Wait. It's not over yet, though. Continue, sir.
What else is there?
You continue with what you found a week later on the internet.
Oh, the video exists on the internet.
Oh, God.
I don't know where it is anymore, but at one point it existed on the internet.
And on that note, everybody, we are ending the podcast, and we thank you once again for joining us. Mr. Helm, go ahead and do your outro, sir.
This has been Realm. Thank you for joining us for the worst podcast ever.
And Mr. Jolly?
That kind of hurt my feelings a little bit. I know it's a shtick, but it still hurts.
No, we're ending on a positive note because you, sir, I love that story from you.
My masturbation story?
It makes me feel better about myself knowing that my penis is not on the internet.
My penis is on the internet. My butthole is on the internet.
And you know what? And I'm sure somebody's looking at both those things.
Did you go see them, too?
No, I really should have, but goatsy wasn't a thing in my life at that time.
Before we actually end this podcast, I'm going to put this at the last part, but I found a great meme to where it's a bunch of American soldiers escorting a bunch of sheep, and it goes, military saves ISIS sex slaves.
ISIS and gross.
ISIS
all right.
Sex slaves. Awesome.
That's what I said, ISIS. Or ISIS, or whatever it's called.
Whatever, that whole thing. Who's heard of them, honestly?
No, I'm not the one that's getting shot at. By the way, Matt, if you are listening to this, thank you very much for defending my fat ass at home while you're over in Germany and training for to go over there and kick their all asses.
I was about to say, what is he training for, or what is he defending you from in Germany?
He's in the military. I have to give this kid props, and I'm going to end it after this. I met the kid through World of Warcraft. Shut up! Don't say anything. And in World of Warcraft, he's a really nice kid. A little stuck up with certain things, overconfident, but that's normal for an 18-year-old. And honestly, for him to willingly go into the military while we're, for lack of better terms, not too friendly with other countries.
Other countries.
Fuck you, Microsoft.
Other countries and organizations speaks volumes for the amount of dedication and patriotism that said person has. So I do want to give him a thank you, as well as once again to all the everybody in the U.S. military.
Yes,
whether you're at home or or overseas, whether you're in the Coast Guard, the Marine Corps, the Navy, the military, the Army, the Navy, the Air Force. That's the one I keep forgetting. The Air Force. Thank you all very much for keeping our asses safe. We may not always fully agree with what you're doing, but at the same time, I support the soldier versus the cause because in the end, you guys do keep my ass safe. So,
specifically you.
Specifically me and only me. Guys, we have to protect Phannom. Here, you, Jolly, go take that bullet for him. No!
Bitch, you will die so fast. I'll shoot you before the original bullet gets to you.
Wow.
I'll provide long-range cover fire. I can do that.
Despite the fact that he has glasses for corrective vision, he's going to be your sniper.
Good.
Actually, yes. Yes, I can be.
Fantastic.
I don't think Call of Duty skills work in real life.
I'm not talking about Call of Duty skills, sir.
He's talking about Battlefield, asshole.
Oh, God. All right. Mr. Jolly, your outro.
Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you next time. And as always, happy gaming.
And don't forget, follow us on Twitter at Phannom Menace. We have Facebook, The Phannom Menace, as well as you can email any recommendations, pictures, or requests to JerichoPhantom@gmail.com. Thank you.
Send all your boobies and dick pics to TheMichaelJolly@JollyGoodGaming.com and come check me out at Jolly Good Gaming on YouTube. Boom! Self-promotion.
Now, when you say come check you out,
You know what I'm talking about.
just want to make sure. All right, bye.
COM, you sick bastard!
Bye, everybody.